Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sleep Deprived Podcast, episode 81.
What up, what up?
What up, everybody?
What up?
Guys, we have to make a very important announcement at the beginning of this episode.
True,
Panda's bladder is extremely full.
What?
Yeah. I'm holding
It's
in my
extremely
pee.
cool.
See, the thing is, I'm so comfortable in my chair, I just don't want to get up and go to the bathroom. And you guys keep complaining about how I need to pee all the time, so I'm just gonna hold it.
Well, he does it every episode, like literally before. We're right about to record.
Sorry, I
hold
have
on.
to pee. No, sorry, I have to pee.
No, it's the frequency and like the timing at which it happens every single time, Panda. Because we will all like have Audacity open and our fingers are like hovering over the record button. I'm like, all right, everybody, we ready? And that is like your cue. That's your cue to go to the bathroom.
He's like Pavlov's dog, like that. He knows to piss when you say that. When you say ready, he runs to the bathroom.
This is like my period, guys. You guys need to respect it.
They don't have a period every week. You know that, right?
Yeah, every single day. That's me.
Do you know how a period works?
Yes. I've talked to many women.
Why don't you explain menstruation in detail?
You know, it's when you pee blood. Like you stand up. You stand up.
Yeah. It's when you of in the cold food of out, hot eat the food.
That's what I'm saying.
They're very eloquent. Very eloquent.
Yeah,
Wait,
man.
I actually have a really important question.
Okay.
This one goes out to everyone. Would you rather have games, unlimited games?
Time out. What is going on here?
Oh, what are you about to do?
What is going on here? What is this crossover?
What do you mean? I'm just asking. I just have a harmless question.
Okay. But now hold on, because this is interesting that you're saying this.
I don't understand why it's so interesting.
No, go ahead. What was the
Okay.
rest of the question?
So, would you rather have unlimited bacon?
Hold on.
But no
I
more
recognize.
games?
No, hold on. I recognize that one.
Or
This comes from
games.
somewhere. Where's this from?
Unlimited
He's doing
games,
something right now.
but no games.
Dude, this was a bit from an old-ass inbox episode with Mr. Sark and APL Fisher.
Yeah,
That's crazy. What a callback. You watched
Yeah.
that show too?
this is a pretty nutty callback. Yeah, I just remember it in the dark recesses of my mind, and I thought I would just ask everyone here.
Yeah, man. That's great.
So, do you have an answer to the question? Anyone here can answer.
Yeah, I'd take the bacon.
Really?
Yeah,
But doesn't that mean no games?
but there's no games.
But you get bacon with no games.
But there's no games regardless, because even if you
What?
take the unlimited games, there's no games. That's the correct answer to the question.
What?
Yeah, and you want to know something fucked up?
Yeah.
The original person who asked this question, his name was George. Or wait, Matt. It might have been Matt. Matt!
Either way, imagine
Come
being
on,
named
man.
George or Matt.
Yeah, George or Matt.
Those are like the two most like kindergartner names I've ever heard.
Jesus Christ.
That's
You
really
like
Dude,
walk
we
into
definitely
a-
have a lot of Matts listening right now. You
And
might wanna
Georges.
reconsider this. Yeah.
Probably a
Okay,
couple
well,
of
I'll
them.
tell you what. When I hear the name George, what I envision is like walking into a kindergarten class, and I just see like a bunch of like kids picking their nose and like and like coughing,
That is so
and, like
rude.
rolling around on the floor. That's what I imagine when I hear a George.
Apologize to George right now.
I'm sorry to George. You, George in Ohio.
You know, Mika,
I'm sorry.
Mika, this is your Samantha. This is your Samantha moment.
Oh no, I don't have a problem with like. I'm not assigning a bad value to these names.
You literally said
You
he was
just did,
picking his
Mika.
nose. You said,
What?
what do you mean? That's a
You
bad.
just did.
Do you
You
think
Are
said
you
they
saying-
pick their
nose is
noses
good?
and they're kindergartners.
What's
They're
wrong with
stupid.
kindergartners?
You said he was
You
a
think-
kindergartner picking his nose. You're implying
Yeah.
he's a man that acts like a young kid who picks his own nose. That is
That's
just,
not.
The
no,
negative
that's not-
connotations are obviously there, Mika.
Okay, you're putting words in my mouth. I think I'm ready to move on from this topic.
fucking ass.
Jesus.
This is exactly what the problem with the liberal media.
This is a whole new leaf for you, Mika. And it's one that, you know, I don't think any of the guys on the Sleep Deprived podcast, nor any of the cool guys listening to the podcast enjoy. What's gotten into you?
We don't
What's
condone
gotten
this,
in?
man.
Yeah.
You think I'm I'm off the rails.
Ah, Jesus,
Calm down, man.
dude,
Jesus.
settle.
I'm gonna blow
Stop.
a gasket.
Oh my god.
You're gonna blow up the Pentagon?
Why don't you kick rocks, bud?
Hey! Mika's acting like a real shithead. I'm uncomfortable.
I don't like the cut of your jib, pal.
guys.
Oh my...
Guys, this podcast is a safe space.
This
Very
is supposed to be my one comfortable time during the week.
Yeah,
Oh.
for real. And you're
Okay,
really
I'm sorry.
fucking with the chi and the juju and the
Zenyatta.
My chakras are all
The Zumba.
misaligned.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys what's going on. It's honestly lately I've just been feeling like I've become a total like live for the weekend person. Like I'm just like so
new guy just dropped.
That's the whitest thing I've ever heard. It's the whitest thing I've ever heard.
Guy with a podcast who lives for the weekend.
Yeah. You're gonna start
high
saying
on
live,
life.
laugh, love, and
You're
shit.
gonna say I'm high on life.
What caused the change, Mika?
I don't know, just lately I've been so like dissatisfied with everything, man.
Oh,
Why?
come on. You like some stuff.
Yeah. I guess I like my friends, but everything else is just like really ticking me off, man. I'm going to flip a lid, bro.
Jeez, man.
You're
Wow.
really
You know-
scaring me.
What I learned, the cure to depression is having a six-pack. And until everyone gets a six-pack that's suppressed, who's to say, right?
That's a good point.
I mean, like I tried that, didn't work.
Do
You got
have
a
an
six-pack?
eight-pack? You have a six-pack?
Got a little bit of one.
No
Really?
way.
Yo, you gotta show us that right
Hold
now.
on.
You gotta
can we
post
see
that.
a photo? Can you stream this right to us right now?
I don't have a webcam, but I can take a photo later if you want.
Can you take one right now?
Can you
I
take
mean,
it right
like
now?
my phone is charging.
Oh my god.
My-
Excuse.
My
Here, can you describe it to us right now?
It
Can you
goes
run
to
your
another
hands-
school.
Can you run your hands over your
Oh, can you,
washboard
like,
abs right now?
Pour,
and-
pour
Oh.
liquid over it. Like slow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like that. It's not like that defined. It's like
Oh, I'm
You
just
know.
thinking about it right now.
Could I use
Jesus.
it as a cutting board?
probably not.
Cut some
Okay.
celery on it, you know?
If I punch you like as hard as I can in the gut, will my fist get stopped like an anime character?
And then you go,
honest-
"Gah!"
I mean, like actually, maybe that one.
Oh.
Maybe, yeah.
Holy
Holy
shit, man.
Dude, you're
Yeah.
a rip.
You're the
Wait,
next
could I-
one to
could
be
I-
starting an OnlyFans, Mika.
Can
What
I be
the hell?
playing the xylophone?
Oh.
one?
You probably couldn't play the xylophone, but anyways, that's enough about me. This podcast.
Well, no, hold on. Let's go talk about the let's talk about you a little more and your abs.
Oh,
How long have you worked on them?
well, I mean, like I've been working out for like a while. You know.
Uh-huh. What is your routine and what do you look like when you like shower?
Well, for the past like month and a half, I was doing a 6-day-a-week split. of,
Yeah, no,
like,
skip that. Go to the
legs.
shower. Just
Shower
start the shower
part.
part.
Shower
Yeah,
part.
I
Or
would
you
play
can.
Under the Sea with them.
What does that
Wait.
mean?
You want to hear my shower routine?
Yeah.
More so what you look like and like your general you know,
Genitals.
like genital situation and
Oh,
Just
okay.
like size, like girth, and like the way that it moves.
you do the helicopter, you know?
Okay, guys, be honest here. Have you guys done the helicopter?
I've done the I've tried to do the helicopter.
It's something.
it-
It's something that's so intrinsically a panda.
you
Helicoptering
kinda-
your dick.
Yeah, I mean like
Well, because mine's so long, I almost flew away, so I can't do it again.
you generated
That's the-
lift.
That's the lamest flex ever. You sound like a 13-year-old.
When you're 15 inches long, you know, you have to make some adjustments in your life, right, Mika?
I wouldn't know if that doesn't apply to me.
Yeah. No.
Anyways,
Longer,
we should talk about Markiplier.
I would
Hello, everybody,
love,
my name is Markiplier.
love to talk about his abs.
Yeah.
What happened to Markiplier?
Yeah, so he started an OnlyFans.
What?
Yeah. Well, or he's going to. He's going to start OnlyFans, and he's going to show tasteful nudes of his butt and dick.
Is he actually going to show his wiener?
I don't know, but if he does, I really hope it's a POV of him laying on the bed and he's flexing his abs. And then also he's oiled up and also he's coming everywhere and the audio's on and he goes, ugh. Ugh. Is that too far?
You think he could do that peck thing? Where, like, you know how guys can do that peck thing where one peck
can he do the
Oh,
peck thing?
my
Of
God.
course he can do the peck thing. Of course he can.
That would be awesome.
That would be great.
He
Mika,
should just-
do you have any like suggestions of what Mark should do with his OnlyFans?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think it would be cool if he showed like, I don't know, like he could build a Lego set on
with
OnlyFans.
his cock out.
No,
That would
his
be
fingers.
impressive.
No, just with his fingers, like building a Lego set, like a regular Lego build. You know,
But, like he's naked, maybe.
I mean, like, no, he could just be like a normal. Like he could just be.
Why,
yeah,
why
like,
would he
in
put that
clothes.
on the? Why would he put that on the OnlyFans?
Yeah, I mean, what's the point? What's the point
You know
of
what?
that?
I just realized I watched the Markiplier OnlyFans video where he talks about it, and he says he'd only do it if his podcast reaches the top of the charts. So we're supporting an enemy podcast right now.
Holy
That is-
shit.
That's
That is
actually a very
true.
good point. What's
That
the
is
name
a
of
good
his
point.
podcast?
Distractable.
Well, I get very distracted.
I'm distracted right now.
Listening to his podcast. Why would I want to listen to that podcast?
Awkward. Guys?
Wow.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
what should I offer my audience if we got Sleep Deprived to number one?
In
Oh,
OnlyFans.
wow.
No, I wouldn't
what?
do an OnlyFans,
Oh,
man.
come on.
Listen, I'm not like you, okay? I'm not like you. We're nothing.
Ouch.
We're nothing like
what
each
is-
other.
Ow.
I am
that
not
supposed to
like
mean?
you, okay?
What the hell?
I'm not like you.
Is that a good
would-
thing or a bad thing?
It would be
That's
a
up
really
for
wonderful
discussion.
thing to be like Aztrosist. He's a great, swell person.
Okay, well, if you can't do the OnlyFans, what about like just like a couple feet pics?
No.
Mm.
No, really,
That
not
shit is
even
not
one?
happening.
Their
No.
feet.
Come on. Panda would show his feet.
I walk with my feet.
I keep those things under lock and key and oath and dagger.
What
Have they
about
never been
ankles?
shown?
No.
Would you show ankle?
I would show a little ankle.
Okay, that might be enticing.
I don't think that's number one podcast material, though, you know.
Oh, okay, I actually have a great idea. You know, those like hot lumberjack calendars? Where it's like,
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You
it's
could
like
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you doing a bunch of like stereotypically manly things,
Ooh.
like with like a pinup girl style
Yeah.
art
Ooh.
as a
Dude.
calendar, and it's like very like flannel and like wooden and like gruff.
And the,
Yeah, like-
the mutton chops would work perfectly with it. I can
They
see it right
would.
now.
No, they would. You're right. You're right.
January is just bare chested, shooting a double barrel shotgun.
Shooting a
Really?
deer?
Yeah,
Dude.
shooting a deer, like 2 deer at once, like a collateral.
Yeah, like no scoping a deer.
February
With an
is ripping the deer apart with my bare hands and there's
Yeah.
blood and guts all over the floor.
And then the next month, you
Mar-
just walk
March-
into
March is
Sign
you. March is you tracking down the relatives in the family of the deer that you killed on the computer with geolocation.
April, you're just like in a bush with binoculars, and like in the reflection, you can see like a small little like baby deer.
Oh God!
By May, you have a factory that's just killing deer like 100%.
Automate.
like the
Dude, that
fucking
would fit so
slaughterhouse
well.
documentaries they made you watch in school. They're just on a conveyor belt, all getting their heads bashed in.
I think by the end, like by November, you look down at your hands and they're hooves. And then
like
in December,
turning
you're
into a
just
deer.
a full-on deer. Yeah.
And you know what?
That's
You know
awesome.
what the calendar should be called? It should be called "Oh Dear."
Oh, damn. Okay, let's get. Let's do some market research. I think we could do it.
Market research.
Yeah, man. Do I have to take the photos, or are these like artist renditions?
I mean, like if we got to number one, we could afford artist renditions.
We could. Also,
That
I'm
could be
not.
like-
I'm not as attractive as Markiplier. I'll say it. I don't think I'm as attractive
Dude.
as Mark.
Photoshop.
Photoshop.
No one's gonna know.
Yeah, you could just put the face filter on every month.
New face
Oh.
filters on Instagram, Schlatt.
This one's my favorite. Great job, team. Dude, Facebook stock fell like 30% yesterday.
What
Most
happened?
unsurprising thing I've ever heard.
I don't know, because maybe like the Metaverse play isn't panning out.
Dude,
Maybe they
invested
had
so much money.
maybe they can't even get working legs in the Metaverse right now, and people are starting to pull out.
It is so ugly. Like, it's insane that they've been pouring money into it, and VR chat still looks better.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Second
yeah.
Life looks better.
Isn't VR chat free too?
Yeah.
Yes, completely free.
Yeah, someone did a comparison. They showed like a Final Fantasy game on PS2 that cost like 40 million to develop,
PS2.
and it looked better than like the billions and billions of dollars they had put into the Metaverse. It's so sad that you can log into like a world right now and there will be like literally 6 people like in the Metaverse at a given time. It's like a failure. It's a total disaster. Mark, if you're listening to this, you should be like really disappointed in yourself.
Yeah, Mark loves this pod.
Mark, we need to have a heart-to-heart. Reach out to us via our email.
Yeah, come on the pod.
I genuinely believe it's this has to be on purpose, right? Like, there's no way they put all this money into it only for it to fuck up this badly. Like, anyone with one brain cell would know this was an awful idea.
Well, I mean, to be fair, man, I've been told straight-faced by people I know and respect that, hey, jschlatt, in 10 years, people are going to care more about your Mercedes NFT that is inside the Metaverse instead of your Mercedes that you drive. And I was like, yeah, man, no, that's awesome. That's just the different type of wavelength that these people are on. And
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's very easy to say, oh man, you just got to wait for it to pan out. Like it's a long play. It's a long play. I mean, this is going to be years down the line. But like, dude, look at NFTs. What happened there? What the fuck happened there? They're down like 95%
Yeah.
of all activity. They were selling millions and millions of them a day on OpenSea. And now, I mean, like no one even says NFT anymore.
I think they could go up. I have just this tiny hunch. Because
I think the bricks are.
Because crypto has always gone down, and then it goes up again, and then it goes astronomically down. And I'm thinking maybe that'll happen with NFTs.
I think it's possible to see it spike up again, which is why I'm holding the bricks. I'm not selling the bricks. Because, I mean, if any NFT is going to be worth shit, it's going to be the bricks.
I think a lot of it is like sunk cost fallacy. Like these people have put so much money and time into these whole things that now they're like they're like deluding themselves into thinking it's going to work out.
It is kind of sad to think that we will be living in a world where you just clock into your VR headset and then pretend to live instead of actually living.
Let's actually just pretend to live.
Yeah, I always thought
That makes it
I'd be
sound
like
so sad.
I always thought I'd be like tech innovative. I'd be like I'd be the 80-year-old who would be into the current tech. But if they start strapping on the VR, like I think that's where I'm out. Like I'm gonna become the boomer. I'm like I'm not putting that on all day.
I already feel like the boomer, man. I already feel like the boomer.
That's fair.
I feel like at least one person is going to hear this in like an archive in 50 years. Yeah, talking to you, Samuel. And they're going to be like, wow, these guys, and George, these guys sound like such boomers.
Dude,
talking
they're
about
not
it.
It's gonna be names. They're not going to be named that. Exactly. Yeah, they're going to have gamer tags.
They're going to have Elon names. Elon kid names.
Dude, XAE12 is going to really love. He's going to have a big chuckle listening back to Sleep Deprived 81.
Okay, so Zorblov and Klingor
And
are going
Zathura.
to be, and Zathura, and maybe Zelda Russian are going to be listening to this and calling us boomers and laughing at us in their VR headsets.
And you know what? Maybe they will be. But honestly, I feel like if we reach a point where that's happened, where people will really like spend more time in the headset than anything else, our world must have gotten real shitty. And so it's not even really a world I'd want to be a part of anyways.
Well, now that I think about it, it's not even that far off. I mean, what do most people do nowadays? Just spend all day on technology.
Do you remember the plot of Ready Player One? Did you guys see that movie?
Yeah.
Not even talking about the bodysuit part where they have e-sex with the Discord Valorant girl, but the part where criminal organizations know where you live through the information you give out in the metaverse, and then they come to your house while you're plugged into the headset and firebomb you. And you're just going to be plugged in. And if you die in the metaverse, you die in real life.
Damn.
Yeah, put that in your pipe and suck on it, Mika.
Oh.
Yeah, suck on it, Mika.
Speaking of pipes, I heard Elon Musk bought Twitter, like, for real this time.
I thought we were going back to Markiplier, to be honest.
Go back to the shower.
No.
Some side pipes.
Yeah, no, he bought it, and the first thing he did was tweet, what was it? You can be funny
Oh
on
my
Twitter
God.
again.
Yeah, comedy is now legal. He had an even funnier tweet, man. He had an even funnier tweet. It was actually it was one of the best things I've seen in a long time. Elon Musk tweets an article 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago from a website reporting on the Twitter people getting fired, which is sad. Musk has allegedly fired an entire team of Twitter data engineers as laid off employees Raul Ligma and Daniel Johnson are pictured walking out of the San Francisco office on Friday afternoon. He posts a screenshot of this, and the caption is "Ligma Johnson had it coming" with a fucking zucchini emoji and a liquid spurting emoji.
Can you just imagine fucking getting fired and then getting your shit posted to millions of people?
Yeah, I just feel bad for the Twitter data people that got fired.
I was looking
with the
into
name
it.
Ligma.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of had it.
There's no way that's his name.
Raul Ligma and Daniel Johnson, and the person who staged a hostile takeover of your company fires you on day one and then tweets your names out making fun of you. Holy shit.
There's no way his name is Ligma. I do not believe that.
I can't. I was researching it. I can't find a source. Some people think it's fake, they've just been paid off to as a marketing thing, they weren't actually employees. And then some people are saying they are employees, and now they're gonna sue Elon Musk and make millions of dollars.
I mean, yeah, if they are employees, wouldn't that be harassment? He's just harassing them, no?
Yeah, but to be fair, the amount of money Elon Musk is going to have to pay to these guys, he will make that back the same day he made the tweet. So it's like a car company value. They don't recall the car because they know that the amount of money it would take to fix the car would be more than the amount of wrongful death lawsuits they'd have to pay out.
Oh yeah, I heard about Ford doing that.
Yeah, man, they calculated the price of human life, and then they used that number to determine whether or not it would be a good idea to recall the cars that they knew would kill people.
They can't afford it.
Pretty morbid.
I had one of those cars.
You had one of them?
Yeah, I sold it.
Ford, yeah.
I was pretty close to paying it all off, so I just sold it, and yeah.
Nice. But I mean, yeah, what do you guys think Elon Musk's Twitter is going to look like?
I think Trump will come back.
You really
That's
think
probably
so?
Nice. But I mean,
Twitter's gonna suck, but that's the one good thing.
Dude,
Trump's tweets are funny as fuck. He had the funniest tweets ever.
Trump honestly is the best poster on.
I don't think it's controversial to say that
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. His tweets
Donald
were gold.
Trump's Twitter account was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny on Twitter.
Especially now that he'll have no power, he's not the president. Seeing the unhinged shit back will make my day a little brighter. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It was a little more entertaining when he had Twitter. And now all I see are just Joe Biden clips where he forgets to speak English.
Walks off in the distance.
Dude, it's I don't know. I'd rather have neither of them, but if we have to have one, let's at least
I don't know
have
if
the
you
Twitter.
agree with that, Schlatt. I mean, come on. Trump on Twitter? That'd be kind of funny.
No, I mean running the country, Panda.
Oh. Dude, imagine having a Twitter user run the country. That's actually so sad. Because that's actually what it is. He's a Twitter user running the country, or was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what they say, despite the constant negative press, Kafifi.
I was losing my mind when people were flipping out about that. Dude, Donald Trump makes a typo in a tweet, and literally it's all people talk about for a fucking week. And every other day, Joe Biden shows us that he's incapable of speaking English and remembering things and walking away from speeches. and no one even bats an eye?
Liberals are fucking insufferable for that 4 years. Like, oh, Donald Trump got 2 scoops of ice cream. Let's run the media circuit for 4 days. Like, it is pretty bad.
Welcome back to Sleep Deprived, your favorite conservative radio talk show. Hope you guys are having a good day. Astro, what do you think about immigration?
No, Donald Trump sucks ass, but it's not controversial. He's a great poster. Like, he just is.
He's one of the best posters. I'll say it.
It's funny because he was the president. Just having a president being able to tweet like this shit. We need more presidents like this. To be honest.
Well, do we?
I don't know about that one.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
We need more funny presidents.
I think we need more funny presidents.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but not like that.
Yeah. Sleep Deprived Nation. I'm saying we need more Trumps in office. That is exactly what.
Hey, no, we don't condone that.
That's we don't. Yeah.
The Sleep Deprived podcast has cut ties with a panda.
Listen, Sleep.
This is actually a perfect time to announce that we have cut ties with Kanye West.
Yeah.
He is no longer an editor of the podcast.
Yeah,
He's no longer bound.
As you know, he did the theme song jingle that played in every episode.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we had to go back and edit that out. So that's probably why you don't see it anymore. We edited out all the previous 80 using the YouTube editor. But man,
it was really good though. It was a good intro.
It was so good. It was
and
so
those
good.
of you who are around to remember it, I'm sure we understand. You'll miss it. But we'll work on. We're actually starting up a new partnership, which is actually a great time to announce, Mika, who we're working with now, right?
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm excited to hear who the Peas in a Pod podcast is going to go with in the future.
No, I mean, you're about to make the announcement right now.
Me?
Come on, Mika.
I'm friends, family. It's so nice to have you here today. Gathered for this momentous occasion. I am thrilled to announce that the Peas in a Pod podcast will now be partnering with JetBlue Airlines.
Oh, shit.
You will now be able to listen to the Peas in a Pod podcast on the little media player that comes.
Oh, that's big. That's big.
That's going to bring in a lot of revenue.
Yeah, so we're going to be like hidden away behind movies, behind TVs, even behind kids' games to the little like audio, behind music, behind we're going to be under the podcast category. It's just going to be us, Peas in a Pod.
Yep.
On JetBlue Airlines. Thank you.
They'll send around little samplers, like a little like a little iPod shuffle to everyone in the flight, and then it'll always be playing just episode 89.
Is the iPod Shuffle that square?
Yeah, with no screen.
Dude, fuck that. That is so stupid.
No,
Fuck
it's
you.
actually
Fuck
cool.
you.
What?
That
What do you mean? There's no screen!
Awesome.
How do you know
That
what you're
shit was-
doing?
Dude, it was like 2005, man.
There's no screen!
What do you
fun.
need
I
to
always
see?
hated
What do you
it
need to
because there's
see
no
on
fucking
it?
screen!
It's
What do you
just
need to
music,
see?
dude? It's music.
The screen!
You're loading songs onto a tiny little box. You have to pick the songs to put on there. What do you need to see?
But how do you know what songs you're gonna?
is?
How do you know which songs you want to use? You just have to keep skipping
my
the random
Oh my
songs.
god!
It's fucking
called,
shuffle.
It's called
That's-
the iPod Shuffle.
my- the
I can't.
shuffle.
That's
It's
the
about
point of
the
the
shuffle
device.
I can't right now.
experience.
You are.
No. The
Anyway,
Nano's better. The
permit on
Nano's
Twitter.
better.
If you want to win a free iPod Shuffle, head on over to the second section of the podcast.
Before we transition,
you will yes, and also it's only Mint customers who get the second half of the podcast. If you buy Comfort Plus, you'll get a little taste, but Coach Flyers do not get that part. Sorry.
before we transition, I have two things to say. One of them, audio listeners heard it first on Spotify.
Audio listeners heard it first, baby.
And JetBlue. Second thing, this is going to be a weird ask. If there are any scientists or physicists listening to us, can you please rocket all of the episodes we've ever done strung together in one continuous loop and just throw that into space and see what happens? Anyways, that's it. Thank you.
Well, that's actually a really cool idea. Let me call my buddy Mark Rober, and I'm sure he'll make a video on that.
Awesome.
Baba.
Baba
Booey.